Hello friends, how you doing? Day 81 of my challenge, coming to you live Saturday night, baby. Woohoo! It's about 9:36. I was actually planning on doing something fun tonight, but I didn't get. I wasn't on the ball to reach out to people. I was actually thinking, well, maybe doing a Family Feud event, but I just got caught up with a bunch of meetings, other stuff. So maybe next week. So if anybody wants to play Family Feud, shoot me a message. I'll need at least 6 people, up to 10 people. It was a blast last time, so if you want to be a part of that, let me know. But today, I just want to share a simple but very powerful concept. And it's just the concept of with every choice comes with a consequence. And it's so simple, but it is so powerful. And I think that's something that we kind of know, but don't really think about. And so, as an analogy, if you were to pick up a stick, okay, so here's the stick. I don't know if you can see that. if you pick up one end of the stick, you pick up the other end as well. And so one end is choices, this end, and whatever choice you make, a consequence is attached to it. And so if you realize that power, just understand that every choice you make comes with a consequence. The question is, do you even realize that before you make a consequence? Before you make a choice. And so I heard this concept a number of times in different ways, different laws. What was the most powerful application, if you will, or teaching of it was when I was living in my mentor's basement for a few years. I was in boot camp. And he had 3 young children in their early teens. And a couple of them were still like 9 and 8, something like that. But I saw him parent them in a way where I had not seen before. And he taught his kids, he gave his kids an opportunity to make a choice by explaining to them the consequence that comes with each choice. And so I thought that was just really powerful. His youngest, he's the life of the party type of kid, right? And so he would always want to play and so forth. Sometimes he forgets stuff. And so my mentor would say, well, you have a choice. You can either go up to your room right now, and when you're ready to calm down and listen, you can come down. And then he give another choice. And he would allow his child to make a choice. And for myself, I grew up, no one ever taught me this. I was always told, do this, do that. By my parents, my family members, even my teachers, right? They would just tell me what to do, not necessarily the consequences of my choices. And I learned that later on. Another analogy that I heard was it's the law of sowing and reaping. And so that's the farming analogy where talks about what you sow is what you're going to reap. And so if you sow seeds of corn, or sow corn, what are you going to reap? It's going to be corn. Can you ever expect or reap another fruit or vegetable? And of course, it's no. You can't expect to have potatoes if you're planting corn. Yet so many people, they live life that way. They plant corn hoping that potatoes will come up. And I don't think people do that on purpose necessarily, but maybe they're just a little naive, or they've never been taught. And so whatever you want in your life, there are laws that govern it, laws of success. And so the 3 main areas people typically have goals that want better in are wealth or finances, relationships, and health, right? So there are actually laws that govern all 3 areas. So whatever you want better of, you just need to follow those laws, right? So for example, when it comes to health, if you want to be healthier and more fit, well, you can make a choice to either eat chips, chips, and fries, or you can choose more plant-based, right? Or you can choose to either watch TV for hours on end, or you can choose to have a workout. But every choice has a consequence to it. And same thing with money, right? If you wanna learn how to make more money, there are laws that govern that as well. A simple one is spend less than what you make every month, right? How many people flip that or live the opposite, right? And instead of whining or complaining, guess what? All you need to do is just learn these laws. All the information is out there, my friends. All you have to do is be willing to search for it and look for it. And here's a hint: if you want a shortcut to any of it, find someone who has what you want and ask them to potentially coach or mentor you. Okay, and and be willing to pay for the service, right? And anybody who actually knows what they're doing, a lot of times they'll be willing to sit down with you or have a chat with you beforehand to see if you're serious and want to make some changes. But everything you need to know is already on the internet. We all know that. It's just a matter of taking action. And so I just wanted to share that simple law of success. And just remember, and just really just challenge you. What type of choices are you making in your life? And do you realize that every time you make a choice, you automatically choose the consequence that goes with it? Automatically. Just like this thing. You pick up one end, the whole thing, you pick up the whole thing. Okay? So, I hope you're all having a great Saturday night, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.